Dill is an important crop in our survival garden, and while it is not a good source of calories, today I'm going to give you 5 really good reasons why you should grow dill in your survival garden. Hey Provident Preppers, today I want to talk to you about a survival crop that you may not have considered that it's actually a survival crop. This is dill. It's gorgeous. You could plant it in with your normal landscape up in front. It makes a really beautiful green backdrop, and I love the flowers, how they kind of turn yellow before they ripen. Or you could plant it in rows traditionally, or you could do what I do and just let it grow everywhere in your garden. Dill is not a good source of calories, but it has so many other benefits that I am happy to have my garden covered in dill. Let's talk first about dill as a culinary herb. That means something that we put in our food for cooking. It's a great antioxidant. It also adds a lot of flavor and diversity. So if you are living off of your stored foods and beans and rice or whatever you can have stored, they tend to be really bland, and dill can not only add a lot of nutrition to that, but it can add some flavor so that you're going to want to eat it. When it comes to dill in my garden, so I think my garden is just this amazing sensory experience. And when I go into my garden, I love to listen to the birds, feel the sun on my face, feel the breeze, and smell like all the amazing aromas of the different herbs that I have in here. And dill is one that definitely adds to that experience. The second reason why dill is such a good survival crop is it's incredibly easy to preserve. You don't get much benefit with freeze drying the dill. There's a little bit, but I can just dry it. So I'll take it and I'll either put it in my solar dehydrator, or I can hang it and just air dry it. I have this really cool air dryer, and I just hang it inside my shed because this gets super light and the wind will blow it. And then I'll crumple it all up and store it in a bottle, and then I can use it all year long. Also with the seeds, I just let them dry right on the plant. Then when it's time to harvest, I'll just come and I'll clip them off, and I will let them finish drying either in a paper bag or something like that, because you've got to be able to catch all those seeds, right? And once they're all the way dry, just shake them and those seeds come off, and you can store them and use them all in all kinds of culinary dishes, or you can use them to plant again the next year. Although I'll show you in a minute, you really don't ever have to plant them again. The third reason why I think everybody should grow dill is because it has a host of medicinal properties. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antimicrobial, and that's not to mention all of the health benefits that it just has because it's such a great antioxidant. Plant some dill and incorporate some of it into your diet. And that's one of the things that we've found. If you go to the store and buy a small package of fresh dill, it costs a fortune. But when I can grow a plethora of it in my garden, then I'm very apt to use a lot more of it, which in turn means a lot more health benefits for me and my family. Reason number 4 is that dill is a rock star when it comes to being a good insectary for your garden. It repels cabbage moths and spider mites and aphids, which, wow, that makes a huge difference. Now, I've heard that if you cut dill and sprinkle it around your squash, that it will deter squash bugs. I don't know, I'm still battling the squash bugs, so we'll see about that one. But it does also attract like parasitic wasps that can take care of tomato hornworms. It's a host plant for the black swallowtail butterflies, which is incredible. So by planting these, you've got all kinds of different life that you are attracting to your garden to make the whole thing work together better and be healthier. And the 5th reason why I think that dill is such an amazing survival crop is that you plant it once. I planted one package of dill many years ago, and every year, because I let it grow and go to seed, every spring I have a lot of dill that comes up in my garden. And some people might think that this is a bad thing, but quite frankly, it means that forever I will have all the dill that I need to do its job, feeding our family, making our family healthier, and attracting beneficial insects, all the great things that dill does. I only needed one package of seeds. That is a fantastic survival crop. And now for the question of the day. With all of this dill in my garden, I really need to incorporate it into more recipes. What's your favorite dill recipe? Comment below. And thanks for being part of the solution.